Hello everyone. So today I have good news. Joe is preparing for leaks. Not sure what that means, right? When the announcement will be, right? The announcement could be this week, it could be at the end of the month, something like that, right? I'm not super sure when the holiday cheer event last year started, right? I mean, it's sort of like a holiday event, right? So it can't be starting at the end of December. That will be a little bit too late for the holiday event, you know? So it has to be starting, the winter update can't be coming on in the fourth week of December, right? It has to be coming a little bit earlier. And I'm not sure again what the time was for last year. I simply forgot, right? But you know, he's preparing leaks, so that's good. Something is coming. That's good news. Um, you know, that said, if you guys are interested, right, everything that's happening is happening on Twitter, right? So you can follow me, YT_retro gaming for YouTube retro gaming. There was already a retro gaming on Twitter, right? So I couldn't use that, but I could use YT retro gaming. And you can follow me there and you can see whom I follow, right? And so, for example, I follow Bethesda Studios, right, for Starfield, right? That's coming not this winter, but 2022 winter, right? So it's going to be a while. But again, it's sort of like you know, the a used version of Fallout 4, right? In space without the apocalypse, right? So I'm really looking forward to that, right? Also, you know, if you guys want to see what I'm doing on Reddit, right? You can look me up on Reddit as well. You know, whatever you guys like. That said, I stream every day, and I only play on live stream, never offline, right? If you guys want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you those notifications 100%, while the subscription will not. And you can't click the bell icon unless you're subscribed, right? Those are YouTube rules, not my rules, right? I'm just checking here. I'm loading the game, right? There's now new items in the merch store. The link of the merch store is up there, right? It's Retro Gaming 12. So apparently there was already 11 Retro Gamings. Creator at spring.com, and we have a new zip hoodie that has the glacier art on it. It's on the back. The front is completely black, so there is no retro gaming on the front like the other things are. All the items are at cost except for the art items. The art items are at a $2 markup, right? Because I still need to pay the artist for that, right? That said, let me see. The game has loaded. Let's get into the game. Okay, I can see it in OBS. Let's see if it shows up on YouTube. It does show up on YouTube, so we are good to go here. Yeah, the canisters are filling up. The seeds are getting less. It's just a reality. This one is planted. This one is planted. Okay. Let's see this one here. So what to put you here? That would work, right? I'm just waiting for this thing to grow a little bit. See, there's a couple of seeds that didn't get properly planted. So we're waiting for this generation to grow. Just zooming out a little bit. We have an active viewer. Thanks for joining. This village is real. Turn this on. Then we just take a seat here. Now a high seat where we can enjoy the beautiful event. So whoever joined, if you haven't been to the channel before, I only play on live stream. I never play offline. So if you want to get notified when I start streaming in the future, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you those notifications 100%. The subscription will not, and you can't hit the bell icon unless you are subscribed. We see here in the distance, this is Visenya, this is Glacier. Visenya is pulling Novus. And this here is the solo. Here we see, of course, Kalidor and a cross. So we have all the planets. There's 2 moons, 7 celestial bodies. You guys can see this in action here. The viewer already left. And this is so awesome. I can't understand why people wouldn't want to watch it. I could watch this like all day long here. All day long. Yeah, the gas needs to go over there. By the way, this is fully extendable, right? We could extend this, put more Colganza. We could extend the Exoritas platform, put another 4 here. It's fully extendable. No limits based on the game, right? No limits. Maybe I need to make this here 2 auto arms. It's a possibility. See, my theory is that the auto arms manage to harvest both seeds before they can plant. So we occasionally see a decline here in this chart. Is this one turned off? Yeah, it just turned off. That's it, it's not performing fast enough here. I feel the growth is the strongest when I'm sitting here, standing, fighting with the open source camera code. Bryce, yo my man, how are you doing? So Joe posted on Twitter today that he's working on leaks. Bryce, do you happen to know when the holiday cheer event started last year? What was the date? I mean, it can't start in the last week of December because it is a holiday event, right? So it has to start sort of like, I feel, end of November maybe even slightly before that. Do I need to make those 2 auto arms here? Seriously. I might need to make this 2 auto arms. It's sort of catching up, so I don't know. Maybe Fennec Potato is going to complain and then I will make it 2 auto arms. See, there's some gaps forming. So good news, Joe tweeted? We're still new to this nonsense. Joe tweeted that he's working on leaks. So good news. Good news, everybody. Professor Farnsworth says that. Good news, everybody. The entire crew needs to be terminated and replaced by cyborgs. Good. No, I forget. I would have to look at the dates of those saves. Yeah. If you feel bored. Because we don't have like a whole lot to do here. Don't give me anything. So we started at 762, right? 762. Leaks are good. Yeah, I agree. And he tweeted that, I believe today, if I'm not mistaken, that he's working on leaks. Is this filling up here? I feel the flowers are getting fewer. I could maybe make some clever delay repeater there. But it doesn't help, right, that the flowers are off, because I need to plant there. Otherwise they are not going to grow. See, there's some gaps. These are all fresh flowers. See, this guy wouldn't plant properly, so the auto arm would take 2. We have a new viewer. Thanks for joining. If you're new to this channel, I stream every day, and I only play on live stream, never offline. If you want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you the notifications 100%. The subscription will not, and you can't hit the bell icon without being subscribed. Those are YouTube rules, not mine. I'm just waiting for this generation to pop. If I sound a little bit funny, I had a 3-hour dentist appointment this morning. Seems to be growing, right? I ate about 2 hours ago. I wasn't allowed to eat before then. Looks like maybe December 7th of last year. December 7th is not... It's still a month, right? Over a month. 5 weeks. Looks like this is the favorite one here. Yep. December 7th, that's still like 5 weeks to go, man. In a sense, it's somewhat of a pushy job, right? Comes to my person. I'm not losing bites, I'm actually gaining bites very slowly. Like, I need to be where the flowers are, otherwise stuff doesn't grow. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it would make sense if they bring in sort of Thanksgiving as well, right? So if they would release the patch in the 3rd week of November. You see that? Guy didn't grow. And it would despawn eventually. See, there's hardly anything left here. I have fresh ones. This one is growing. Grow, my babies, grow. Grow, grow, grow. So let's do something like this here. Hold on, please. Oh, this interface. Look, 3rd to 10. Crazy. How are we doing on dynamite? Getting there. Neat. Yeah, see the flowers are getting less and less. Turning the flowers up again. If we can go a little bit. See, there's a seed here that isn't properly planted. There's a big fat one there. We may need to restore some of the seeds here. This one is planted, this one is planted. We need 1 generation. Don't give it to me. These frontliners need to pop. And then we can turn it on again. I should put the maybe on a delay here. Well, honestly, I don't know how any of those things really work, so I'm just a casual automation there. Casual. Okay, this one is done squeeze again? No. Oh, it had leftovers? Alright, then you go here. You go here. Really wait for them to come back. Need to make the flowers go a little bit. Which one is more? I think it's still on the squash side. It's coming. The squashes are waiting. We're missing seeds in the back. Let's check out the seeds. This seed is good. This seed is bad for sure. 100%. This seed is bad. This seed okay? Yeah. This is okay. Alright. For some reason he was surfing there a little bit. I'm not super sure why. Guys, have you been following Starfield? Bethesda, after they got acquired by Microsoft? Todd Howard has been working on an epic space game. Now, I don't know if you know that they had, what was it called? Like some random tables. They called it, it had like a cool name in Skyrim. I wanted to say like key rotation, but it's not quite that. So Todd Howard already expanded that they're going to have more of that random card thing. I will turn you off here a sec. Turn you on again. And give it to me. Alright, 2 more, right? Then we need to be by the flowers, because the flowers don't grow unless I'm there. And then we'll print more. They are never the same, yep. I'm waiting for this generation to drop. These big ones too. They grow a little bit slower than the squashes as well. Take a seed. Okay. See, there's like a little hole developing there. If the camera wouldn't be so atrocious. But I think we can print the... I have heard of the Microsoft bought them, but I don't know much about the game except it has been cooking for a long time. The game, Starfield, is in QA all of 2021. It was finished late Q3 2020. Late Q3 2020, and it's in QA all of 2021. They're still doing some features and stuff like that, right? But the majority of the game is complete. But you know, Microsoft is extremely concerned about brand impact, right? They don't want anything to have a negative impact on the Microsoft brand. So they make sure that this is not a Cyberpunk 2077, right? They make sure that doesn't happen with Starfield. And I think money-wise, Microsoft doesn't really care, right? So to say, they have deep pockets. I thought Infernal would be on today. His off day I thought was today. Well, it should be fairly bug-free. I mean, it is a huge game, right? Imagine Skyrim, right? And Skyrim just came out with a anniversary edition, which will break a lot of mods, by the way. So they are not making a lot of friends with the mod breaking. Oh, I need to go where the flowers are. I always need to go where the flowers are to make them grow. We have replacement seeds. I see 3 seeds, they are all growing. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is one seed. Don't give me. Whatever you do, don't give it to me. I don't want it. You know, there's also something that I think they should turn off. After the auto arm gives the player something 5 times, you should just turn it off. It goes with the Xbox, I guess. Yeah, there's actually a rumor that it will release on Xbox first for like a month or 2, and then become available on PC. But of course, Xbox, you know, PC sales are going to dwarf Xbox, I believe. Bryce, what are you using? Are you PC? You're PC, right? Not Xbox. A lot of my viewers are actually Xbox. Can I fill you up here a little bit? Work. Let's see. My boss. or autocomplete. Tomorrow. Jeez Louise. And he knows he's not supposed to direct message because it pings everyone that's on the tool list. Alright, let's move this over here. And then we need to grow the flowers again. Need to wait until I'm charged. Now I can activate that. You know, I bugged Gina on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit about the high score. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm responsible for the event having a high score now, but it is a fact that I bugged her about the high score. This is slowly getting less and less. Maybe I need to turn this off a little bit. Make the seeds grow. Don't give me anything. For the love of Christ, don't give me anything. But how are we doing on the dynamite? Dynamite! PC, yeah, I know you're on Steam, yeah. 1070, I have a 970 or something. I could look it up. Yeah, my computer is like 8 years old now. Dynamite! I'm watching the dynamite auto arm holding the dynamite, then I know it's full. Go, little babies. Go. I want for this generation to fall. Oh, let's see what this is. I told you I'm live streaming on YouTube. It still looks a little bit empty, but I will turn it on. No. The love of Christ. Dynamite is still available. What's going on here? Here's looking good. The problem is that there is no platform where I can put, let's say, 6 or 9 auto arms really tight. So you get this effect that you have a little bit of leftover here that cannot be caught. I just leave it there, it's fine. There's another sample here written, see, being inserted. And this is slowly filling up here. Where are we with this? 348, so 50 more. Right. Bounce. I need to be where the flowers are so that they can grow. Mine is 8-10 years, but upgraded along the way. Yeah, I didn't upgrade mine. I bought mine. Actually, I bought it. It was sort of like Frankenstein thing, it came with no disk drive. Because I had my own disk drives, but it did come with the graphics card, and it came with an 8 gigabyte memory strip. So I got another 8 gigabyte memory strip, and then I upgraded it myself, and then I put a spinning disk and 2 SSD things. Checking this guy. Is it planted? I think it's planted, right? There's no one take this. Oh yeah, it's going pretty good. Now I think... No, I think it's still a balance between flowers and squashes. Even though the squashes are getting less and less. Need some screenshots. To build your own, have all the parts to build the next one, but no time. Oh, okay. The parts will get old, right? That's the problem. The parts will get old. Hold on, is this one not planted? No, it is planted. Taking another screenshot. Yeah, we'll turn them off a little bit. There's a bunch of new generation here. See, they don't take hold for some reason. Yeah, it's still pulling seed. Why this one didn't plant? No one will know. People on Reddit are saying like, oh, you know, they're using a slanted surface and all those kind of things. No, it's just crappy game. And they don't plant properly. That's all there is to it. You should have put like some extra algorithm in there to make sure that they plant. Oh, I think you can turn this on again, right? We have 2 active viewers. Thanks for joining. I stream every day and I only play on live stream, never offline. So if you want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you those notifications 100%. The subscription will not. And you can't click the bell icon unless you're subscribed. Those are YouTube rules, not mine. Alright. What are we doing here? sort of like randomly distributing stuff. But in any case, it filled it up, so that's fine. Open source camera. You know, what can you do? You get these silly effects. Well, this one didn't plant. You saw that? I think it was upside down. They should have done like a little bit more logic to make sure that it doesn't get wasted. Okay, they're coming back. It gave me one, right? I'm pretty sure it gave me one. Seed loss is a thing. Got to watch them. Yeah. There's like people on Reddit that are saying the same thing. Oh, no, 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 no. You piece of... Wow, I got lucky that I still have the thing on me. I don't even know how much fuel I have. See, I can't get up there because this is max flight height. Here. Enjoy. Is it holding? Yes, it is holding a dynamite. So I will go and make the flowers grow, and then I will take care of the dynamite. Grow my flowers, grow. Grow my flowers, grow. Alright, now we can go and look after the dynamite. The Astroneer is getting full. The scrap is getting full too. Look at all the dynamite that is lying around now. I thought I had it. I was sure of it. And the dynamite, we do simply this here. One of the advantages of having a sky base. There's no good screenshots. Where's the sun? Aatrox needs to be close to the sun. Oh yeah, I see it. Eat. Eat. Grow, my flowers, grow. This one planted? Yeah, it's one. Two more, right? No, we're good. Alright, is there a full one? This one looks kind of full. Okay. Guys, do you remember that one event where System Era would donate like a cent per every point made by the community? That was pretty cool. I don't know if it was exactly a cent, but it was something like that. They actually donated real money. Too bad that it doesn't tell you how much is being used, right? We need to update this device here. This needs to be updated. Needs to enter 2021. Yeah, I just ate like 2 hours ago. I was not allowed to eat. I need to go with the flowers on. Let the flowers go. You know, I'm also calling BS on the performance reasons. Why can't this go when I'm not here? You know, let that be my problem. Don't make this a problem of all the players. Does Starfield have clips or teasers? Tons. Tons. It's very interesting because in one of the teasers, right, the protagonist, right, the player character is going up a ladder. So Todd Howard was actually asked on stage if going up ladders will be a thing in the game, and he said he doesn't really know. Which is interesting because if you look at the Outer Worlds, it totally has going up ladders, and it works really well. You go up ladders all the time in the Outer World. It's not just like, you know, 2 ladders and woohoo! No, dude, you're like doing ladders constantly in the Outer World, and it's not a problem at all. You can fall off ladders, right? It's all Gucci. Easy. It was an Xmas event scrap. Yeah. Are we Gucci here? How are we doing? We are Gucci's. Then you need to fill up a little bit, I would say. No. No. Dude, it needs like 1 or something. Okay, got it. See, if I have it open, it doesn't change. It doesn't change. It's active now, but it doesn't change. The printer changes. This POS doesn't. It doesn't dynamically update. You know? That's what happens when you have star engineers and line engineers. Line engineers, they don't understand how to do the finer things. Who are the other ones? There they come. You know, I really wish you could just turn off rewards. This highly complicated nonsense here in the back is just to handle the rewards automatically. And it does an okay job. I wouldn't call it a great job, to be honest. It does an okay job. Oh, I need to go where the flowers are, because flowers don't grow unless I'm here. And because the squashes are a little bit closer, I think the squashes might grow, but the flowers may not. You see that? You saw that, right? POS doesn't grow. Look at the camera. The camera nonsense. I have replacement seeds over there. Don't fall in. Ah. If I fall into this thing, I can't get that out. That's the problem. You got 4th or 5th place? You know that in the holiday cheer event, I made 362,000. You see all the seats? See this guy? Yeah, I'm afraid that as soon as I drop it, the auto arm's picking it up. Let them go a little bit, hold on. Do I need to do 2 more? Because you need 10. Yep. Now I'm slowly filling up bites. Right, because Noxothane has a higher density, you get 8,000 points. How many points do you have now? 826. So we made 100,000. No, 762 I had before. Now we have 826, so not quite. We made 60,000 so far. Oh, one is ready. Hold on, please. Thankfully, this doesn't cost. Imagine that would cost too. Then I would need like a research farm. And back to the flowers to making them grow. Grow, my flowers, grow, grow. 600,000, nice. Yeah, it was Astronium and scrap to make cosmic baubles. On Reddit, for the community thing, I submitted a art, cosmic bauble art. I'm interested if they will feature it. I want for this generation to pop. These big ones here. One more. Okay, I think this is good, you know. He gave me one. Thank you, dear kind sir. Do we need titanium again? I think we might need titanium again. Oh, 2. I got 2. Alright. I'm sort of racing the rocket. But because if the rockets come back, I might get resources. I'm going by the flowers to make them grow. Grow, my flowers, grow. And then I'm going here. You know, I hope that the cheer event is not going to be just the same as last year. I wish they do like an updated version of the cheer event. I would really like that. Today between like 12 and 2, the Noxothane, I mean, people say Noxothane, they probably use something else now, wore off, right? And the crown the cloud. I think people say it's porcelain, but I honestly think it's plastic. It's some type of polymer, right? And so the crown does not move at all. But your tooth, actually, it's a little bit squishable. I mean, you know, it will break, but it does have a little bit of give, unlike the crown that doesn't do that, right? And so the glue started pulling. Oh, did you hear that? The glue started pulling on the tooth, right? Because there's no give on the crown. So the glue started pulling on the tooth. It takes like a while for the tooth to get used to it, right? But you get this like dry heat pain. I was like in a meeting, right? Trying to survive. We have empty ones now, right? These ones are empty to do something. Let's check this out here because I always find like some hydrogen canisters here. See? And this thing here is just floating. I can't, this one I can grab, this one I cannot. It doesn't have a volume. This one doesn't have a volume. This one doesn't have a volume. There's some bugginess going on. Let's go by the flowers, making them go. Okay. I think it has something to do with the jet packs. These things. What is it called? Jetpack, right? Yeah, jetpack. That they pull in the hydrazine, and then when they get shredded, the hydrazine gets ejected poorly. To do something different, yeah. I've had most of my teeth pulled, so don't have to worry about them anymore. Oh my goodness. Poor guy. But there's a cold ranger here. I don't know if you can see it. It's from the accident we had, the huge explosion. This is of course max flight height, right? So I can't just fly up there. I would have to ramp up there, and you know that you would have to ramp manually, right? Because the rover you would lose. So it's all not that great. Okay. Did you have any like issues? Because I know that certain drugs do tooth loss, or you can also have malnutrition, right? Malnutrition. I don't know if you know who Jack Ma is, but Jack Ma is so tiny because his family was poor, and so they didn't have a whole lot of food. This is why the guy is a billionaire, right? He's the Alibaba guy, and a bunch of other things. I think he owns what was it? WeChat, whatever the Chinese version is. Don't think they are giving me anything here. Well, I think we can squeeze one more out of these guys somehow. Oh, I see what the problem is. auto arm got screwed. I don't know what to... Yeah, this one auto arm. Look, we have a gas backlog. Crazy gas backlog because this one auto arm was like, no. Sorry. Probably shouldn't say it like this. No, it's just cheaper to pull them. Oh, okay. That's true. No doubt about it. A friend of mine, or actually a former coworker of mine, but that was like 2006 maybe, something like that. He was using chewing tobacco. So he would be like in a conference room with a cup and he would like spit in the cup. Yeah, so this one auto arm lost its brains for some reason. Not sure what the problem was there. But lived on a farm, so had plenty of food. Yeah. Yeah, you can't control that, right? If you live with that. Yeah, with this gas backlog, I will turn this off. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I need to wait for the gas to stop. Oh, let's turn these guys off here. So. Okay. I need to wait for the gas. This one auto arm like broke the system. See, because this should not be the primary path. The primary path should be on the right. Because this is how the platforms are oriented, see? The platforms have the triangle there, so they will deposit on the left. So the primary gas deposit should be on the left. This is why I have two auto arms here. It's just if this fills up, then this is the backup. Right? We need to wait for the stuff to finish here. Oh, they grow like crazy. Yeah, we are just waiting for the gas to drain. You know what, I've never tried taking one of those and putting them into a jetpack. It might be fun. Probably just doesn't work. So there's Vicinia with Novus proceeding, Glacial, Atrox. We're missing Kalidor. Maybe Kalidor is on the other side. Yeah, there's Kalidor. And then of course our own Novus here hiding behind the cloud. I mean our own the Solo hiding behind the cloud. I'm just waiting for the gas to drain. Hold on, maybe you can do this a little faster. 1 second. What does that have to do with the power? I don't understand. See, it's super quick. I don't know why it messes with the power. When I put platforms down, that's very interesting. Hold on, let me try this again. Alright, I need to record this and post this. Alright, check this out. I'm pulling up the platform, the medium storage silo. Do you see that flicker? What the heck is going on? And don't tell me it's power. I have more power than I need. Something else going on. Okay, let's see. What can we do? To enable these guys again, because why not? I have like one pixel that I'm fighting to camera. Nope, can't do it, won't allow me. Alright, let's see what we can do with the gas that we have here. Can I do 2? No, I don't think so. But one more. One more time. To facilitate. One more time. Oh. Lots of new bugs this patch. Do you see that light thing? What the heck? Nothing, so I'm going to call it a day. I mean, they have to come back and, you know, the entire cycle is to complete, but other than that. It must be Nova. I mean, DeSolo, right? It must be DeSolo. Looks awesome. Do we have one more? Maybe. I doubt it. Yeah, one more. One more time. Let's facilitate. Enable, enable, and you are done, please. So that's going to be our final score for the day. We need to wait for those guys to come back, otherwise it won't work. If I send it off now, oh, maybe I can send it off. Yeah. I have to wait for charge. See, this is supposed to be the exception path, not the regular one. For the gas. And Bryce, did you notice that the event gives you everything in the game? Absolutely everything in the game you get from the event. Everything. Okay, except aluminum, but aluminum we just make from scrap. That's how I have been making aluminum. Let the powers go a little bit. I don't know, do I need to send anything off? I think we're okay. I need to write this down. 858-400. 858. Right, 858-400. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay everyone, I've been playing for an hour and 10 minutes. I see a new person joining. Maybe, maybe not. If you're new to this channel, I stream every day and I only play on live stream. I never play offline. If you want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you those notifications 100%, and the subscription will not. And you can't hit the bell icon without subscribing. Let's see, I'm having drop frames for some reason. Frame drop. Actually, I'm thinking YouTube is having some issues. Yeah, have a good night. Of course, Bryce, anytime. I'll call it a stream here. I'm starting to drop frames, not sure what's going on. Actually, let me get out of the game here first, like I always do. Now we can switch. Again, thanks so much for watching, everyone. I stream every day and I only play on stream, right? So if you don't want to miss me, please subscribe and hit the bell icon, like I said earlier. Thanks again for watching. I see